about how much I love you, Donnie, but I'm not going to do that. My question for you is, what was the first thing that each of you bought with your first paycheck that you got from the group?
I think you were there. Were you there you were still filming? But we were at the Gibson Theater. I mean, we used to get like some money. I remember we had a bathing card for the first time. But we found out they got us all together, and it was at the Gibson Theater at Universal Studios in Los Angeles, and they told us we were all millionaires, and we went crazy because we got to have fun. It was just another opportunity to go nuts, and Danny did a backflip. Danny was the best at physically expressing our excitement. It was all. But I mean, we just thought of our families. I mean, I think anybody would do that too. But I just remember that I think it was that weekend or the next day, we all went to a hotel room and they brought us in one by one. Do you remember that? And they said, "What do you want to do?" And
wait, this is
well, both. You don't remember that? John, don't encourage them. Don't encourage them. You can't say kids and you can't say hotel room. That's all we need to get sick in our minds about crazy shit? No. I just remember, you know, we wrote checks to our families and bought houses for our moms, and I bought a Cadillac for my dad, and that's what I remember. Yeah.
I mean, going back to the very first money, I think even before that, I honestly, I think I bought a washer and dryer for my mom, because for like the last few years before that, well, it was for my mom, but it was also for me, because then I wouldn't have to carry 2 garbage bags to the laundromat every few days, which was the most just awful thing to do. I used to have to walk by Terry Wallace's house. She wanted to be on the front porch, and I'd be like, I gotta cut through the yard so they don't know that I can't afford a washing machine. Yeah, but I think going back to that specific memory, the first thing was family. I didn't think of like, oh my God, I want to go to an island, or I want to do this. I called my brother Mark and I said, I gotta get a car. I want to buy a car. What kind of car do you like? And he said, I like Cherokee, a Jeep Grand Cherokee. And I was like, okay. I didn't know what kind of car I wanted. I didn't have a dream car. I never thought I'd own a car. So I asked him, and he was like, it's got to be black. It's going to have a gold pinstripe. He started breaking it down, and I was like, oh, geez. So I went back to our financial manager right after that meeting, and I said, can I buy a car? And I thought he was going to say, come on, he's thinking it's going to be a Ferrari or something like that. And he was like, what kind of car? I said, a Jeep Cherokee Wagoneer, a Grand Wagoneer. And he said, of course you can. And I was like, great. So I bought it, I drove it about 3 times, and then it became Mark's car. And that was the end of that.